And we are live. Hi, everyone. So today, thanks to the very kind suggestion of Jess, who is with us today, we're gonna
Hello.
roll some dice, and we have kind of a prompt now. So we'll see. Hi, Jess. How are you today?
Hello. I am doing just dandy. I'm happy to be here.
I
I don't know.
am just Sandy.
This is like a talk show. Oh
It's a
boy.
little bit. It's basically a
Yeah.
podcast at this point, where I draw
Well,
and I talk to friends.
and you are so valid for doing so.
I love you so much.
Yes, I'm excited to do some dice rolling. Maybe I'll even do some of my own too, and we can have a party.
Heck yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna roll some dice, and it's either gonna be Magical Girl, Mermaid, or Monster Girl, because that's just what Mondays are gonna be now.
And those are all very good suggestions.
All from you.
I'm excited for either monster or I could see monster mermaid. That'd be fun.
Oh my gosh, that would be fun. Okay, but first we should
that
start
is up
rolling.
to you. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
So right now we got a 53. What is 53 on our list?
Where's the list?
Well, I have it. It's a monster pinup Harpy.
I love that.
I love that too. Can I roll for you?
So much. Oh yeah, sure.
Oh yeah. So.
Oh no. I'm scared.
It's a 10. I'm laughing because it's a 0, 0, 0. Oh,
okay.
I'm sorry. Okay, so
That's okay.
That's 10 for you. Let's see. Underwater Magical Girl.
Ooh, that's fun. I could definitely do that. Yeah.
Let's do it. Well,
okay.
Yours, you'll actually only see me draw, but I'll put a. Yeah. Oh, can I actually? Just by the end of 1 hour, you have to send me the thing, and then I'll do something and put it on my screen, and we'll see what we both came up with.
Okay. Ooh, okay. This is a challenge then.
We're gonna have fun with it though.
Yes.
That's the main part.
Yes. No stress. Only fun.
Only fun, because if I wanted stress, I would be doing something else.
Yes, calling and booking appointments. And
I mean, I already did that, so this is fun time.
I know. Okay. Well, I'm gonna get started.
Same.
What program are you using today?
I'm using Paint Toolside because my tablet is refusing to, refusing to actually work properly on Clip Studio, which I usually use.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I am also going to do size, so we shall see. I don't know if we have the same brushes. I don't think we do. You probably have a bunch.
No, I have 12 of them total.
Okay, well, we might have to find some. If you plan on using Symore, then I would go find some more brushes. But
I'm okay.
If you're just gonna, if you can get Clip Studio Paint to work again, then that'll probably be ideal.
Yeah.
But hey, it's better than no pen pressure.
True. Oh my god.
I could never. No, pen pressure is my worst enemy. Actually, you know what? No, I mean if you use your eraser to do kind of more a reductive thing with the lines.
Yeah. I mean, I'm usually fine with stuff. If it gets too bad, I just go down to 0.05 on the pen scale and then just do a very flat line art. It gives it a more illustrative look for sure, but it's still no pen pressure.
Mm-hmm. Everyone's worst nightmare. Do you have your screen rolling right now? Your screen recording?
Yeah.
I cannot see it right now.
Oh, whoops.
just thought I'd let you know, so if that was an issue, I don't know.
Hold on. Okay, that's why. I thought I was sharing it, but apparently not. Do you see it now?
Yes.
Okay, wonderful.
Yeah. Ooh. I see those feet.
Yeah, he's a sissy little.
Sissy little harpy.
God.
I love. Harpies are so good. I've been meaning to make one for like D&D.
Oh my goodness, yes.
I think that would be very fun. But then there's the problem of flying, and that makes it harder for everybody. But, whatever.
I mean, one of my OCs just flies and shoots Eldritch Blasts.
And they're so valid.
They're such a good boy.
But at the same time, I've been invited to a couple other campaigns, and they're like, yeah, you can do like, what's the bird? The bird one.
Kenku?
Aarakocra? Yeah. That's okay, but like that's pushing it, and they'd prefer if there wasn't flying, but like one of these days I'm gonna DM my own, and then everything goes. It's just gonna be
Good.
like a big old feast of
things that usually people hate.
Yeah, fantasy tropes. Everything's allowed. We got some, like, I don't know, wholesome forest trolls.
Yes!
Maybe some, I don't know, might F around and do some, I don't know, harpies.
I mean, I
maybe
definitely
some
go
snake
for it.
people. Maybe some, I don't know. It's still up in the air, but
yeah, I think I actually really do like this pose. It's really cute.
I also do. It's very much like a pinup. Like, it's so cute. Look at those tail feathers. Ooh, make it like a peacock. Actually, maybe not. I don't know.
Peacocks can't really fly.
You're right. So maybe not, but you can do lots of fun things with the plumage, as it were. I think
She's
that's
giving
what
a little winky.
Ooh, so cute. Kawaii, as they say.
Stop.
You cannot cancel me.
I can and will. I will erase you.
That seems like a threat. Okay, so that's on the record now. If I ever go missing, I'm just kidding.
I mean, they can certainly try to track me, but I stay inside all the time, and like...
That's valid. You probably would not be a suspect.
No, I'm too far away.
Also true. That kind of... Well, I mean, when there's a will, there's a way. If I was making you cringe way like too hard, then we'll see. It happens.
See, if that happens, I will just emotionally cancel you.
Emotionally? Ooh.
Why do you make it sound that way? Stop. I don't like this.
It sounds like you're gonna like call me a loser and like take my lunch money.
I mean, I already have.
That's Danny's job. I'm still stuck on like a pose. I'm trying to like get a good underwater.
Ooh,
I don't really want to do what?
What? What's up? No, you first.
I was gonna say I don't really want to do a mermaid because I feel like that's just very typical underwater magical girl. I kind of want to do something that's like.
Why not do a scuba diver?
That would be interesting. Like, I'd have to think about it because it's like scuba gear and.
I mean, just do a wetsuit or like a bikini with like the snorkel thing.
Yeah.
But like make it well, I'm gonna yes and you, so I'm not gonna add any more to that. But like, cute bikini wear and a snorkel, that works.
You are correct. I'm thinking gills.
Yes.
I'm thinking like cute swamp monster.
Oh my gosh. I mean, it is still underwater.
Yeah. Like gills and fins and stuff, but not particularly.
God, someone's a Shape of Water fan.
I haven't seen it.
I haven't either.
I've been meaning to, because it's like, it sounds really good and everybody says it's really good, and
everybody's just so horny for it.
I mean, I don't blame them.
No.
I'm not, but I can get it. I understand.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry. I'm valid, and you can't change that. It's just I don't know about you, but I find when I'm like watching movies, you already know this, but
you cry?
No, I prefer things that are not emotional, and also follow the aesthetic of whatever I'm trying to emulate in my art.
So is that sexy bird lady?
No, I kind of get I get fantasy inspiration from games, but I get like art aesthetic inspiration from movies. If that makes sense. I don't know.
It's fine.
Like fantasy games, just because the fantasy genre is just so good. Yeah. And then color schemes, like, dare I say, on the blog platform that we all use, even though we don't want to.
The swamplands, I understand.
Yeah, it's how you always see those movie stills, you'll see a set of just like a bunch of movie stills that are, I guess, related in color scheme, or like,
oh yeah,
those sorts of things, those sorts of aesthetic posts.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of what I mean by, like, I will search out movies that kind of fit either color scheme or like even music and that sort of feeling. Yeah. It's just because of that I don't find myself watching a lot of newer movies. But The Shape of Water does sound very good, and one of these days I need to crawl out of my shell and actually watch it.
Mood.
But what kinds of things do you do when you want to get inspired for art?
I troll Instagram and cry on YouTube.
Yeah. I mean, both very, I mean, I don't know how much crying on YouTube is gonna... Okay, yeah, sure. I mean, emotion. So putting emotion into your work, I don't know.
You're trying so hard to validate me, but
I'm trying
just
so
a
hard. I just want all of my friends to be validated.
You're so good. I love you so much.
Thank you. I'm glad that...
Oh, also, I'm done with my lines.
Oh my god, already?
I'm done with my sketch, so
beautiful.
I'm gonna line it now.
It's absolutely gorgeous.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
How are you doing? Have you gotten the topic yet?
I kind of have the pose.
Oh, heck yeah.
It's just, not really sure how I feel about it.
It's okay. Not every piece will be a masterpiece. We're doing this.
Yeah, that's true. May I say I love Harpy's nose.
Thank you.
And yeah.
Time to hook.
I am obsessed with trying hooked noses, or trying to. I will one day perfect the art.
I believe in you.
Thank you so much. It's just, we love nose diversity in this house.
We love face diversity in this house, which is why none of us watch Sword Arts Online.
Yeah. I mean, that's not the only reason, but we will not get into that right now.
Oh, I want to hear the tea on this.
No, it's just,
We'll do this off call.
Yeah. I don't wanna hurt anybody's hearts.
I mean, I wouldn't either, but it's so hard to say, like, look at all of the characters, say, oh no, this is a diverse face category.
Well, yeah, I mean, but that can be said for quite a lot of animes.
I have to say, while I do agree with that, Sword Art Online was the only one that I actually watched a few episodes of that has this issue, because I cannot stand it.
Yeah. I don't mind. I mean, I don't know.
I just get so confused. I'm a dumb boy. Like, I already have issues getting along with the story plot. Why do you have to make everyone look the same?
That is actually valid, yeah. Because...
Oh, who's this? Who joined?
Oh. Hello.
Who is this?
It's me. The Danny boy.
The Goblin Dan.
Oh.
Yeah.
He heard me mention that he's my personal bully, so he had to come.
Well,
you did?
I have... Actually, I do still have that goblin icon that Dan gave me, and now I added it in.
Nice.
Perfect. We were just talking about face diversity.
And Sword Art
Danny,
Online.
do you have anything to add?
Face diversity?
Yeah, like I was just saying I really like the nose that Jay has given this lovely Harpy. What?
I thought it was a show. I'm so fucking dumb.
What?
I literally googled face and then diver and then city. I was like, oh shit.
Language.
Danny, put your filter on.
Oh darn.
Oh darn. Diversity.
Yes, we need more different noses other than butt noses.
Mood.
Yeah.
Like button noses that, look like this. Like actual buttons instead of like,
Yeah.
Give them nostrils, not little lines.
We demand nostrils.
People need to breathe.
We will be heard.
We will be... Actually, yes, if you give us large nostrils, you will hear us.
You will hear me breathe, or else. Also,
our nose, please, will be heard. I mean, if you think about it, I don't know about you guys, but I sometimes revert to a lot of the same kind of like, kind of facial structure, obviously.
I get it. It's just like, when you have a plotline that's so extensive as Sword Art Online and it's just so popular, you could put a little more effort into it, I feel.
That is true, because it is like, you can tell when people are like making an effort.
Right.
But, yeah, I mean... Yeah.
Oh, we're talking about face diversity in anime?
Yeah. No, specifically Sword Art Online.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Sword Art Online is like kind of low.
It's... Yeah. Oh well, but it's just good to try different things and to,
Jess, I love how positive you are. You're such a good bee.
Thank you. I'm trying to like make it like a positive bit instead of like this old bad.
You're right, and I need you in my life for that.
Thank you. I mean, I was just thinking, Danny is probably gonna bust my you-know-whats.
No, there is no busting in this call. This is a happy time.
That's okay though. Danny is me and Danny, we get it.
Yeah, we complete each other. She's positive. I hate her.
Don't make me laugh! My hand! Oh.
I'm gonna beat her up behind the school at about 5 p.m.
She's gonna be like, hey, maybe we should just be friends. And I'll be like, I'm gonna beat your big booty. And you're not gonna like it. And you're like, well, I'm gonna like it just to try and be positive.
You had to make it worse.
You had to make it that way.
It's his brand. It was very on brand, Danny.
Is it like cursed? Is that the brand?
Yeah.
Cursed, but child friendly.
Yeah, I gotta accept that.
I saw one of your streams, and you saying hell being a bad word. I did not believe in that. Or damn. I was like, what?
Danny, I will kick you off the stream. I'm not even half joking. Like, that's the one thing I'm not gonna compromise on, dude. I'm just not gonna compromise on that. I'm sorry.
No, I understand, but...
Like, I agree with you, but also, corporations don't care, and therefore I'm not going to test that.
Yes. Yeah.
So stop arguing with me, please.
Okay.
Thank you. What are you drawing, Jess?
Still same thing. Mer person.
Ooh.
I'm still doing the pose, so that's like not boding well for me, but that's okay. It'll all be fine.
I believe you.
Thank you. I will finish this regardless. Oh my god, what if I made it just like what if I just made it like that chick from Shark Tale?
I don't know what that is, but go for it, I guess.
I don't know if you want to know.
You know, I think I'm better off not knowing.
It's a very attractive fish.
No, I don't want it. I don't want it.
She's
Take
voiced
it back.
by Angelina Jolie.
Take it back. I don't want it. Take it back to the store. I don't want it.
It's not cursed. It's just
It's just
Pixar.
Stop being a scaly. Oh my god.
Ew! No.
She's a fish.
Exactly.
No, I did have
fish
a
have
crush on her
scales.
at some point.
Of course you did. I mean, I think honestly, when I was however old when I saw that movie, I probably did too.
Danny,
Yeah.
Danny, are you home?
Yeah.
Do you want to do this challenge with us?
What is it?
We roll dice and then
we get a prompt off of it.
Yeah.
Did you post the prompts?
No, I roll for you.
Oh. Okay. What is it?
Well, we're either doing Monstergirl or like Magical Girl or Mermaid.
I'm doing Magical Girl, Mermaid, kind of, but at the same time, not.
Do you want to do it?
Sure, I'll do Magical Girl just for the diversity.
Oh, honey, no. You can't choose.
It's gotta be a roll.
Oh, okay.
It's a
I thought
challenge.
it was like separate things.
No. So we got a 48. You get to draw a succubus.
Yeah.
We're also doing this by the time the stream ends, so you have approximately 30 minutes. But knowing you, you draw fast and get bored easily.
Yeah, you'll be able to do it. You'll be fine.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm really tired of people arguing with me like, that's not a curse word. It's like, I don't care.
I don't care. YouTube will eat me alive.
It's true. They're kind of
Ding-dongs.
Yeah, I mean, I get it, but still, like, I don't know.
Like, it doesn't matter if I agree with you or not.
That's true.
true.
It's like, I think it would be beneficial if they like had separate sections.
They
you
kind
know?
of do, but like, this is also an art channel, so
Yeah.
that's not gonna be for me.
She's gonna have long nails. I hear Roy. He's back from the vet.
Roy is Jess's pug.
Yeah.
Just baby.
He is baby. And I don't know where Pancake's right there.
Pancake?
She's laying on my window box, sleeping amongst blankets.
Yeah, I love Pancake so much.
Did I show you the painting I did last night?
No.
Of her?
Show it to me after the stream.
Yeah, okay. It's it was just like a still life, just a practice.
Oh heck yeah.
Yeah. And
yeah, I saw.
Yeah. It's I'm trying to get better at more painterly type things.
Oh, I gave up on that.
I love line art. It's like my tried and true, but at the same time, whenever I see like
painterly stuff.
Yeah, whenever I see things on like ArtStation or
God, yeah.
Like I see a lot of World of Warcraft commissions,
Mm-hmm.
and they're done in like a very painterly style, like depending on the artist, of course, but
right.
There's like no line art, and it's just these like pristine kind of like, you know exactly where the crevices are in the face, like the defined
crevices,
parts.
sexy.
No, I'm thinking of like eyelids.
I'm sorry. I'm done.
I'm thinking of eyelids and like nostrils and stuff.
Oh man, that's so attractive.
Oh my god, let's just drag me. It's yeah. But when I see stuff like that, I'm inspired. I really want to.
Oh, for
It's
sure.
just
I
that-
know what you mean. Like I
Yeah.
used to do it, but I got
It would
bored.
Yeah, and it just takes a lot more time than line art.
Yeah, it really does. Like cell shading is easier than
But of course, there is no wrong way.
There is not.
There's good techniques,
Right.
and there's you know,
basically
like,
do what you love and then refine it.
yeah. Basically. And just got a message. Who? Oh. I am trying so hard. I really want to be able to do this in like the allotted time. Whether or not I will be
be a question for later.
Yeah, we'll see.
Well, you could just send me what you have by the end of the hour, and then like you can post the
I can
finished
work
one.
on it next time.
Yeah. Well, maybe.
We'll see.
We'll see. Or you could just finish it off stream.
Yeah, and as long as you're doing the theme of the day,
that's
or
fine.
the theme of we love having a YouTube channel. This is so wild. I never would have imagined doing something like this.
I mean, it's fun.
It is fun.
That's the main part that I wanted it to be, so.
Yeah. Shall we talk about like what?
Nothing, I'm just talking to myself.
So Dan talks to himself when he draws. That's nothing to be ashamed of.
No one will judge you, except maybe
everyone. See, here's the dynamic between the three of us. Dan bullies Jess, and then I bully Dan for Jess.
Yeah, and then I bully Dan as well.
That's just unfair.
It's because you're such a butt.
No, but Jay also bullies me, so.
That's true.
That's
sometimes. True. Most of the time not, but sometimes.
It's only when you deserve it.
That's valid. Danny's like, yeah, like, always.
See, that's why Dan always bullies Jess.
But we should talk about D&D maybe, or
Ooh, yes.
art. I don't know.
Well, this
I
is the
think
first
the
time
people-
where it's all artists on stream this time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
So we
like,
can-
what made you guys get into art?
Sailor Moon.
Valid.
I think I don't know, Danny, you go first. I'll figure out
anime
my
in
life
general,
story.
Yeah.
It's basically been a lot of anime.
Like you can bash anime lovers, but like you just get inspired by all the shit that by the poo that happens.
Yeah, the poo.
Yeah. The poo.
Yeah, it's I don't know. I always wanted to draw. I can't remember a time in which I was like, you know what? I'm gonna draw. It's always just kind of been like, I will have some paper and I'm gonna make something on the paper.
And that's perfectly valid.
I drew something. Yeah, it's been mainly that. The earliest inspirations would have been Sailor Moon, Powerpuff Girls.
Oh, I love Powerpuff.
Did you ever draw fan art of them?
No, I didn't.
No, but I did draw fan art of Sailor Moon.
Ah, same.
Oh yeah.
And then
Just
and
the
then
aesthetics.
yeah, honestly, it was an iconic
Time.
Day. Yeah. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say, oh, yeah, it was Sailor Moon, and then eventually I started making my own characters, like basically anywhere where there was an opportunity to make my own character. Like I played a lot on Neopets. And I would draw pictures of my Neopets as like anthros.
Oh god.
That's where Kitten came from. Didn't I tell you that?
No.
Well, surprise.
Curse.
Let her be an anthro jar. Don't shame her.
That's rage coming from you.
Do you see
Love
me
boy.
mocking furries? No.
No. No? I mean, yes.
What?
No. You like werewolves, so...
Are you talking to me?
No. To Danny. Danny likes werewolves, so... I think he's got cause for defending me.
Yeah. When did you guys start thinking, oh yeah, I would want art as a career?
Last year.
Just last year?
Yeah, it was literally because of you guys.
You're welcome.
Aww.
Thank you. It was like, yeah, I was too scared because I was like, everyone is so much better than me. If I put in a portfolio anywhere, it's not going to get accepted.
Did I ever show you my old art? I feel like that was a moment we shared.
I can't remember, actually.
Yeah, it's fine.
And now look here. Art school.
Yeah.
In theory.
In theory.
No, you are in art school. That's what you're doing.
Well, yes and no.
God dang it, Jess.
It's on a hiatus.
I mean, you're still in art school. You don't see
Yes.
like people going like, "Oh, I'm on hiatus because it's summer break." Ugh.
No. A summer break wasn't. That wasn't the reason.
It's okay though. Yes, technically yes. As of like next week, I will be going back.
Oh heck yeah!
Yeah, so I'm just kind of
So here's my Harpy.
oh, she's gorgeous. Absolutely
Are you
beautiful.
gonna color her?
Yeah, I have 30 minutes left.
Yeah.
30 minutes left?
Yeah.
Okay, I can do that, I think.
It's like, oh.
Thank gosh.
I'm doing it in my sketchbook, and this is a mistake because it is tiny.
I am Just one moment. I'm gonna mute myself for a second. Just gonna say hi to Mom.
Okay.
Oh, hello, Mom.
Not you.
What? Okay, what about you?
What do you mean?
When you realized art was gonna be a path for you, career-wise?
Oh, I realized that, when I realized that? Oh, when I realized that med school wasn't for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It took me, like, I don't know, actually, explain your journey first.
Me?
And then and then I'll add on to it in with my...
Oh, sure. So, hi guys. I used to be in pre-med. This feels like one of those things where it's just like, introduce yourself on the first day of school.
Yeah, I'm 22. I'm from Wisconsin. I love to go hiking.
I think Jess took over for me.
I'm looking for my perfect match. Wink.
God, I hate it.
I'm sorry.
Okay, anyways, I was actually going to school for a doctorate degree in abnormal psychology, and thinking of opening my own like psychology firm, basically, because I am a first-generation immigrant child, and so I got really interested in things like the effects of separation from your parents at a young age and being transplanted into a different culture before moving back into another alien culture, and how that affects the psyche of children. I took
Which is so valid. I said, which is so valid.
I love you so much. But like, I was doing well in class, and I'm not just saying that. I don't think Dan was there.
I believe you were good in school.
Oh yeah, I got straight A's.
Yeah.
In college.
Which is a feat in itself.
Honestly.
But like, I got an internship my freshman year, surprisingly, at a center for abused children and victims of domestic abuse. And I realized it wasn't for me when, I started crying when taking care of the people. And
it's hard to do that when you have such a sense of empathy.
Well, that, and also I had like undiagnosed CPTSD. Mm-hmm. So it was extremely distressing for me. And then I realized, I probably should get myself sorted out first. And then I realized that maybe I shouldn't do this. And I always liked drawing for the longest time. And I found my inspiration also through Sailor Moon and Inuyasha. So I was like, let's do this. At first it was just supposed to be like this fun extracurricular to take on the side from my other classes. Things like analytical statistics for lab research and case studies. And I'm like, So
that seems like a lot of brain work.
Oh, it is. It is. Oh god, I can't believe I used to do that. It was
when I feel like quite a lot of people would be able to relate to this kind of narrative of doing something and then realizing it wasn't the thing that you actually wanted all along.
Right. And the thing with American schooling anyways is that they don't really give you any choice. They don't give you pre-op hey, this is a course if you want to go into X, Y, or Z. Yeah. It's just hey, you guys have to take all of these classes. I don't care what you're gonna do or what you want to do, just take all of them. So
that's with Danny, I don't know. I went to a smaller high school, so I'm just thinking about Canadian high schools. Mm-hmm. We didn't really. We had electives and stuff, but we didn't really have any. At least at my school, we didn't have any stuff that was like, this is going to prepare you for the next however many years. It was just kind of like all the typical core subjects and then electives like art and woodshop and everything.
Yeah,
same here.
So it's kind of
maybe that's a Canadian thing.
It would be great if there was like programs in place for figuring out exactly what you want to do, and I think there is. It's
at fancy schools.
Yeah, and I find that
Expensive.
Even if there are like camps, like say a summer camp or something, for being like, I'm interested in going to this post-secondary institution and I want to go and try out some things and like get used to the school and whatever. But I find that there's not a lot of options, at least here, for digital art.
Yeah.
In that sort of environment of like getting to know everything. So for the longest time, did my thing just freeze? I really hope it didn't, because that would be ideal. Now that's a good reminder to save. Remember to save, everybody.
Whoops.
Yeah. I originally I thought I was gonna go into musical theater.
Oh, Danny too.
Yeah. And
I mean, we're both theater nerds. So.
Yeah, we both, basically me and Danny are so similar that
it's like talking to the same person.
Yeah, we don't like each other because we're so similar that it's like, oh no, I'm looking in a mirror.
You guys are best friends.
It's a Spider-Man meme. It's like, how dare you like musical theater? I like musical theater.
That's
dare you like me? Oh my gosh, guys.
No, all that said, I appreciate Danny, and Danny is a good influence on me, I swear.
And I love you.
Yes.
Even though I don't show it.
Yeah. Even though I don't.
This is just the love pile. We're just loving each other today.
Yeah.
Everybody who doesn't know the dynamic, you will get very used to it very quickly, because this is how it is all the time.
It really is, to the point where I'm just like, oh my god, guys.
What made you think? Oh, sorry. Keep going.
I was gonna say you should hear us in Overwatch when we're like,
I don't want
I'm like, yeah, good job, team, and Danny's like, shut up.
It's like, Jess, I'm gonna punch you after we lose like 3 games in a row, and I'm like, Jess, don't even talk.
I'm like, it's okay, gang, we'll get it next time.
And Dan's just like,
I'll do it next time.
I'll kill you.
But what were you gonna ask? What made you
like stop thinking you could go to theater as a career?
I'm plagued with like uncertainty. I think it's a very common thing among artists, is just like being like, well, how do I know when my good is good enough? You know? Like that happened with me with theater. When I was in grade 12, there were auditions for the theater arts program at the university that I wanted to go to. And I didn't go because 2 of my classmates went to who I arguably believed to be some of the most talented in the class, and they didn't end up getting in. Though it could be argued that they were looking for somebody who was a little bit more well-rounded, whereas these girls that I'm thinking of, they had strong acting and they had strong singing, but maybe their dancing was a little off or something. I don't know. And maybe I would have been a better fit, even though my singing is where I lack. My dancing and acting, however, are my strengths. But because of that, I was just so discouraged. I was too scared. I didn't even bother. But then I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna settle I'm just going to settle for something boring because that's what it seems like everybody else is doing. And I, that sounds mean, but I mean that genuinely.
No, yeah.
Like things that I found to be boring, like I didn't care much for core subjects or math or sciences or anything, which is okay, actually. I learned that that's like, yeah, everybody has the things that they like.
And things that they absolutely abhor.
Yeah, like math.
Yeah.
It's just like not self-sabotaging, because I was doing general studies for a bit, and then I was like, you know what, I'll just do Bachelor of Arts, and I'll just get a Bachelor of Arts in English, and then I'll just learn Japanese, and then I'll just work as like a translator, or I'll help out with exchanges and stuff, or I don't know. But even though that is something that I would be open to, because I do like learning languages, I don't think that's something I don't think that could be a sustainable job for me.
Why?
Just like, if I had to think of something that I want to do that I don't get tired of, even if I'm doing it, like if I have a purpose to be drawing, I don't get tired of it. Like, I can work on it. I can work on my art. Going to art school for 3 months was like going and doing art from 8:30 to 4:30, and the days went by so fast. Like, it was amazing. I just couldn't believe I'd never been in school and enjoyed it so much that it went by so fast, that it didn't even feel like it didn't feel like a chore, and I was also improving. But it was just a matter of me in January being like, you know what? I'm 22. A lot of people have degrees by now who are my age. They settled for, or maybe they didn't settle for it. Maybe these people are genuinely interested in all having degrees in the sciences, though I doubt it.
Oh, highly.
Yeah. It's just like, if you can't see yourself going to work every day and being like, you know what, I actually really like this stuff, maybe you shouldn't be doing it. Just a suggestion. I don't think being miserable in the pursuit of money is
going to help.
Great. Even though, you know what, for some people, that's just the situation they're in.
Yeah.
Everybody's different. But if my advice to anybody who is like graduated and is like trying to figure out exactly what they're going to do for post-secondary, think about yourself, put yourself first.
You want to hear something
you're the one who's going to be doing it, so
do you want to hear something that I was told?
What?
Do what you love, money will follow.
Yeah, basically. If you enjoy it enough that you have the drive to get better at it, yay.
Yeah, I mean, I'm making a YouTube video every day.
Yeah, and I didn't imagine that we would ever be doing something like this, but hell yeah.
I just do it with anyone who's free.
Yeah.
And Danny actually was supposed to be on call for like twice already, but he didn't have time for me.
Well, he has time now.
I was out with my pup.
I know.
She's hardly home.
Still.
Back to the career stuff though. To those who like are in stuff like that aren't jobs like art or anything like that, there are times where you think, oh, I don't like my career, so maybe and people always say, do what you love and all that. And it's hard to always be in love with your career, even if it's like animation.
Yeah. Like there's gonna
and if you hold that value too much, you'll just drain yourself, because it's like, I should be happy with this.
Here's the thing, I have some insights for that actually.
Mm-hmm.
Do what you love and you'll never work a single day in your life is utter
It's utter BS.
It's utter BS because here's the thing. When you do what you love, you end up being so consumed with everything that you no longer know what you are doing and when you are working and when you are not. That is part of the sacrifices you make for being in an art career where you work at home. You'll lose people, like you'll lose social interaction where you go in and like you're surrounded by people, and then you sit down, you draw, and suddenly everything you consume becomes inspiration, or it should become inspiration because you can't actually like differentiate between anything. So at that point, I would suggest that you really need to take a break. Either find a hobby, and even if you say, oh, I don't know what I like, watch a movie. Just turn off your brain.
And
seriously.
Shut down.
Even then, like, even in regards to the not like losing social interaction part, there are jobs for artists that
inside corporations too.
Yeah, that don't involve just doing freelancing by yourself.
Yeah, like that's what I want to do.
Yeah, my instructor worked at a game game developer
development.
I suppose. Yeah, development. That would be the word.
Mm-hmm.
For about 10 years, and like he ended up being like the art director for an entirely 2D game.
Oh, that's the dream.
I know.
Scott or
yeah.
Else? Oh, okay.
Yeah. The game is called the is it low or high? I think it's the low road. Hang on. I'm plugging it for him.
It's like, here you go.
There's no one that watches this, but maybe one day.
That's okay. Like, it's called The Low Road, and the music design is great. The concept is very, like, it's very different. It's all about detective work in the 70s.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's the art design is awesome, obviously, because Scott is great.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's all very cool and
on your Tumblr then.
Oh, yeah. But yeah, back to what we were talking about. There's options. There's, you know, you don't have to, I don't know, you know, there's lots of jobs. There's lots of things to be done. That's all, folks.
Yeah,
I'm trying to think of
always scared of being an artist and having to do freelance. Because I'm not that kind of person.
Yeah.
I can't do things like on my own.
Yeah.
Oh.
Sure.
I need someone to tell me what to do.
I actually really like doing things on my own. But that's because I'm me.
I think once I open commissions, I'll be able to get a better feel for if it's what I like.
Yeah. I mean, as long as you pay me, I will do whatever you want me to. That sounds wrong.
To a limit.
To a limit.
Whatever you want.
I will draw you what you want.
There's a limit.
I would. Yeah. I might judge you, but I won't say anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which makes me think that I gotta open for furries. I gotta make furry art. But anyway, continue.
Oh, me too.
Why are you this way?
I also need to.
They pay well.
Okay, you guys can talk about this later. We're not doing this right now.
Okay.
Thank you. We have 7 minutes, by the way.
Oh boy, I don't. It might just be a sketch from me.
I'm still proud of you either way.
Flat colors, maybe.
Yeah, I'm proud of you either way.
Either way, yeah, it's a thing.
Yeah. I think I started like going into my degree, my first degree, the medical one, with like this lofty goal of like, oh, I want to help people because I had severe martyr syndrome, like complex or whatever. And now I'm just like, I just want to draw, be happy, and make money.
True. Yeah.
Like, it's like if I'm not gonna pretend that I can make myself happy immediately, but like I can certainly try.
Yeah. it's the main takeaway is just like,
be happy. Do what you love.
Do a thing that's not gonna be torturous.
Yeah, like life is short. You live and then you die. Why suffer more than you need to? Am I wrong though?
No.
Thought so. Ha.
It's just like, yeah, I mean, that's definitely a thing to talk about on your drawing podcast.
Listen, we're already having a conversation about art in itself, so I'm just like, why not?
Yeah, that's valid. And you know what? It's artists probably who are going to be watching. So, I don't know.
Oh yeah, look at her.
Here's your reminder, artists,
Look
to
at her. Look at her. Look
do
at her.
the thing. Oh, baby.
Isn't she cute?
Yes.
She's very cute.
I love the plumage.
Me too. I didn't expect it to like end up this nice.
I need to give my mer person some clothes. Or maybe, I don't know. What do mer people wear?
I don't know, seashells.
Yeah. I mean, you can just have her mama clothes.
I'm gonna give her little froggy feet.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Little web feet.
Yep. Because it's my drawing and I can do what I want.
Heck yeah.
I can give little froggy feet. Web. And then we'll do like that's a frog.
That's a frog if I've ever seen one.
Yeah. We got some frogs up in here. I love them. Baby frogs.
Oh no, what's wrong?
This is just gonna be a frog cast.
Why not?
Frog cast. For frogs.
And artists. Frogs and artists,
frogs.
please.
Same thing.
Yeah, I was about to say synonymous.
Is it though?
Frogs.
Actually, it is. I can't say anything.
We're definitely some kind of creature.
Goblins. You're
Some kind of
both
species.
goblins.
Yeah. Yep. Nailed it right on the head.
That's not the only. Okay, that was extremely no. I stopped myself.
Good.
Mm.
I knew where you were going.
Mm-hmm.
And no.
No,
I know we are good boys in this podcast.
we are good boys in this podcast. I'm gonna say it that way.
It's so hard sometimes,
It is because
Yeah.
usually we're also cursed.
but one day we will be able to be our true selves.
When you get a sponsor and don't have to.
When you're famous,
Yeah.
then you'll just be able to whatever.
No, I think I just want to keep this like a wholesome vlog. Like
That's
a wholesome
valid.
channel. I get
That's
enough
okay.
cursed content as it is from day to day.
That's
I don't
true.
need more.
Okay, Jess, we have to make a YouTube channel where we're the exact opposite.
Yeah, where it's just not
5
wholesome.
minutes. And it's
We're just-
5 whole minutes of cursing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and just being mean. No.
You realize if it's being mean, it's gonna be mean to you, right?
No, we're gonna be mean to the audience.
We've been thinking about doing like a stream where actually, what have we been talking about? I can't even remember. Was it
It
just
was like-
Overwatch?
Yeah.
Hey
I think
Jess,
so, but in general, it's just video games.
Jess,
Yes.
I need you to send me your art and also you dance so I can like put it on.
Oh. Okay.
Yes.
Just a picture then.
I'm just giving her a little seaweed skirt
No, that's so cute.
because I don't know if I can manage anything more. I think that's going to be about it for
That's fine.
for my girl.
Yeah. And I'm
It's just
also done.
Fish girl. And you know what? Maybe just like a swimsuit and some lovely little seaweeds hanging
I
off.
did half body. Is that okay?
That's fine.
Okay.
As long as it's art.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Seaweed. kind of rushed. Everybody forgive me, please.
No, it's fine. You don't need to finish it.
Well, here she is. We'll just give her little seashells. Because why the hecky not? Seashells by the seashore.
God, I really need to work on not doing doodles and work on full projects.
Oh, yeah, no, that's why I'm doing this.
Yeah.
It's just so hard.
Yeah,
To
but it's worth
pay
it.
attention.
I actually really like this.
Mm.
Her head is small.
Your head is small.
I just need to make this hand a little bit tiny. Yeah, perfect. Okay. Well, that's all, folks. Maybe I'll just clean this up.
Well, no,
Is
you
it
have
almost
to send
done?
it
Are we
to-
almost at the? We're almost at the time.
Yeah, we're exactly at 1 hour.
Okay.
Yeah, send it to me.
Merge down. Open that boy. Copy and paste. Okay, it's in Discord.
Okay, I'll go and grab it.
Well, that's very loud.
What is?
The vacuum.
I can't hear it.
Okay, I'm just gonna close the door.
Oh, is it your mom or something?
Ugh. Okay. Wow, the finished Harpy looks awesome.
Thank you. Dan, are you gonna send me yours?
I already sent it.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I'm just low on the drop. Ha!
I mean, I don't know if it's sent. Let me see.
It's fine. We'll get it.
Oh, it's going. Yeah, it's there.
Magical swamp girl.
Heck yeah. Heck yeah, heck yeah, heck yeah. File new. A4. Paste. Key.
There she be.
Look at
Look
her.
at her
She's so
toes.
cute. Little toes. Dan, you don't like toes. Stop
I
being
was
gross.
gonna say webbed feet. I don't know why I couldn't say it. I just said toes.
Webbed
Oh my
toes.
God. Well, here's Jess's, and now let's
Yay.
find
I like the
Dan.
pigtails.
Thank you. I wasn't sure what to do, but ta-da.
File. Ah, no! And, oh, goodness.
Ooh.
Right? I saw it. I was like, ugh.
Oh my
Wife?
goodness.
Wife?
I don't like it because it's so typical succubus. But
Well,
it's
So-
too bad. That's my wife. How dare you?
Oof.
Oof.
Oof. Yeah, that's a good one.
Danny. I'm gonna
Beautiful.
marry her.
I'll draw her properly next time.
Yes, you'll have to come in at the starting time so that we can all
Yeah,
Do
you
the
came in
thing.
late.
I didn't think you would start without me.
Well, no.
You was wrong.
You was very wrong.
You're wrong. You shouldn't assume.
Yay!
Nice thing.
So here's all the 3 right in a row.
Yay! It's so fun to look at. I'm like, yay, we all did a little challenge. That's fun.
Right? That was
Yeah.
great. Well, thank you guys for listening, and thank you for joining us in. Like,
Yeah.
subscribe, comment if you want. Anyways, bye!
Bye.
Bye.